A person is recorded as missing every 2 minutes in the UK. Of those, 79% who go missing will return or be found within 24 hours. 2% are found within a week. The rest have never been found. My name is Stacey Williams and this is Missing Mystery. Today, I am looking at the missing mystery case of Paul Harley. Paul was just 53 years old when he was reported missing. Paul is originally from the Scottish town of Coatbridge, but moved to the nearby town Dumbarton in 2006. Paul is 5'5" tall, with a slim build, has black receding hair and green eyes. Paul has a tattoo of the name Kyla on his right arm. Paul has a son named Paul Harley Jr. and has 2 daughters named Jennifer and Laura. Paul is also a grandfather. His daughter Jennifer explained that Paul would normally walk with his hands in his pockets and his head would have been down. On the day Paul went missing, it was explained by his daughter that she thinks he would have been wearing loose jogging pants and a hoodie. He always wore his memory foam Skechers, which were black and white. Paul was also known to wear a black leather jacket and a red hooded top. Paul also liked to take walks in wooded areas or within the hills and countryside. He was a sociable person and friendly to his neighbours, a very well-liked man, and his disappearance has shocked many people in the community. He was known to travel extensively throughout Scotland using the rail network, whom he worked with as a welder, and has family who live in the Nuneaton area, which he has visited in the past. Paul coached at Dumbarton United Amateur Football Club and also enjoyed tending to his plot at Bellsmire Community Garden. Paul was last seen leaving his home at around 11 AM on Sunday the 28th of September 2014 in his home in Whitewood Avenue, Dumbarton. Paul was described by his son as a loving guy who was regularly in touch with his family, but things changed when he fell into depression and began disappearing from his home. His son stated that he started to run away from home but would never be gone for more than 24 hours. Paul would eventually call his family and tell them where he was, or the police would pick him up. He was reported to have done this approximately 6 times in total, and each time he did it, he was taken into hospital. He also threatened to take his life a few times. Although Paul left the house on the Sunday, he wasn't reported missing until the Monday, as the family felt he was doing what was thought as routine in his behaviour, but come Tuesday they really began to worry. Paul is in receipt of daily medication and it is not known whether he took his medication with him on the day he disappeared. The day of Sunday the 28th of September 2014 was a dry day with a temperature of around 14 degrees, so was relatively comfortable if out and about walking. Paul's family have carried out over 50 searches covering a 15-mile radius, including a 4-hour search covering Renton footpaths, the Vale of Leven industrial estate, and forest areas between Balloch and Cardross. Paul's daughter Jennifer has also enlisted the help of Canine Search and Recovery Scotland, a charitable organisation consisting of Ian Marshall and sniffer dog Barra from Luss. The team have been of huge assistance to Paul's family, with Ian vowing to continue to search for him whenever they can. Inspector John Mullin of Dumbarton Police Office said, "We have conducted coordinated searches and researched a number of areas as part of this inquiry. Inevitably, there comes a point where police are limited in terms of further lines of inquiry or information received which we can act upon." He added, "Even after this passage of time, all it takes is one person with the right information to assist us in tracing Paul. No matter how insignificant you think your information may be, let us be the judge of that." Paul's son Paul stated that at first they thought he may have gone to London, but police searched all of his bank accounts and no money has been touched. Paul's daughter Jennifer told her local newspaper that they have reason to believe he may be in the Cardross area and Renton, as when she was putting up posters in the area, a neighbour came up to her and explained they had spoken with Paul a short while before he went missing. She stated that they also received a call from someone saying they saw him walk up Renton Road on the morning he went missing. Despite over 50 searches conducted by Paul's son and daughters, they still have no trace of his whereabouts and he has still never been found. Anyone with information is urged to contact Police Scotland by calling 101 or by calling Crimestoppers anonymously on 0800 555 111. I would like to say a personal thank you to Paul's family for providing pictures and further information on his case. If you would like me to cover your missing mystery story, please contact me by email at missingmysteryyt@gmail.com. All of the information discussed today has been thoroughly researched and obtained factually. Thank you.